Hey, so I have a few questions for you guys. First question, where are you guys right now? Maybe you're in your room, or you're in your kitchen, or you're in your living room at home. But that being said, is there anywhere else you can be than where you are right now? So basically, can you be two places at once? No, right? It would be nice to be in two places at once sometimes, but we can only be in one place at a time. So then, following that question, where is God right now? Some of you might be thinking, well, he's in heaven, which is totally right. Or maybe you say, well, I have God in my heart, which would also be right. The Bible tells us that God is everywhere all the time. He's not limited by time or space, and he's not limited from day to day or where he's at. God is everywhere all the time. And even though God is everywhere all the time, sometimes in the Bible we read about him entering time and space. So for example, God was in the burning bush when he was talking to Moses. And then when God was in the cloud that settled on the temple. God is omnipresent, which means he was there, but he was also everywhere else at the same time. Something that can help us better understand this is there's one chapter in the Bible that we read that tells us that God is everywhere by asking a simple question. And that question is, where can I go from God's presence? The chapter that we read that in is Psalms 139. And breaking that down a little bit, Psalms 139 verse 2 says, "You know when I sit down and when I rise up." So God knows what we're doing. He knows when we're sitting, when we're standing, and when we're going out, or in anything that we do. Which is like, okay, sure, but if you think about it, do you know what your aunt or your uncle or maybe a grandparent, what they're doing right now? You don't, unless you're with them, I guess, of course, but you don't know what others are doing if you're not there with them. We continue on in Psalms 139, verse 4, and it says, "Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely." So God knows our thoughts and our words before we speak them. If we even think it, God knows it. He knows our thoughts because he's with us. Also, in Psalms 139, verses 7 through 10, it says, "Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me, and your right hand will hold me fast." So think about this. No matter where we go or what we do, God is there. He is here and he's everywhere. And that being said, we don't have to fear or be afraid because he is in control and we can trust him no matter what.